Hey, what is going on the YouTube? This is Robert, and today I'm bringing to the drop list, or the full drop list for this week, which is week 9 of the spring-summer season. Literally the retails have just gone out, so yeah, I waited on it, and let's just get straight into it pretty much. So yeah, let's go. There really isn't much to say. The retails are a lot higher than what I was expecting, so yeah, we're just going to move on, get straight into it, and let's go. Okay, so yeah, Jay has the retails here. I don't think they've updated on Supreme Community yet, but I do just want to say, I know people probably don't care in the slightest. They match. The colourway matches with the North Face, so yeah, I'm so happy about that. But yeah, they match with the colour, and I'm so happy that they do. But yeah, anyway, let's get into the list anyway. Okay, so getting straight into things, I've made it wider just so it's easier. I'm going to quickly move also the retails to the right sides that I have them, because obviously I don't think Supreme Community have updated yet. We're going to be kicking things off with the Seiko Marathon clock. If I pronounced that wrong, my bad. Retail is meant to be $48, so hopefully like 46 or 44 or something like that pounds. Yeah, it's also meant to be very small. People have said to me that it's a very small clock, so keep that in mind, but that's probably what I'm going to be going for in the end, to be honest. That'll be the aim, because yeah, I'd like to have one of those when I get a new desk and everything. I'd like to have something like that, just small and simple there. And yeah, we move on to the Tenkara Fishing Rod, which I obviously had my joy for on Monday, whereas now the retail is $448. So yeah, that's it's horrific. I really like it, but that's horrific, and I can't believe that when people said that when they did a prior collaboration and the retail was like $500, they weren't kidding. It's actually that high. So yeah, next on the list we've got a signature label short sleeve top. Yeah, that's how it looks. Not my favourite piece in the world, I'll be honest, it really isn't. If they just done the signature maybe by itself, just a bit larger, embroidered, maybe, but yeah. Colourway, I do like pink, so I'm preferential to that, but yeah. Retail on that is going to be, I'm having to find it, $68, so yeah. We've then got the hand-style hooded sweatshirt, which I'm sure I made a comparison of because I remember seeing Kevin Hart wear a piece that was very similar in like Scary Movie 3 or 4, one of them. It's the one with Shaq in where he shoots the hoop with Dr. Phil. But yeah, in that they've got something very similar, and I do like it. I actually am a fan of it, but I'm not going to be going for it at the end of the day. Retail on it is going to be $168. We've then got the dog short sleeve work shirt. Again, a piece that I'm actually not too much of like a hater towards. I actually quite like. It's just that I'm not really going to wear a work shirt, but I do like this lilac or violet sort of colourway. But yeah, other than that, I think black colourway is also quite nice, but mainly this colourway. Retail is going to be $128. We then move on to the long sleeve pocket tee, which was on my list. Retail on it is $60, which isn't too bad. But at the same time, I think that I'd prefer to just go for the clock in the end. If I mess up on the clock, maybe I will go for the like watermelon sort of colourway, because I am a fan of that. But yeah, you never know. Black colourway is quite bog standard and nice and clean and simple. White colourway is sort of the same, but the middle ones I think stand out a little bit more. My opinions have sort of changed over the last day and a bit. I am a bit more of a fan of the central 3 colourways than the more standard ones, but yeah, retail is actually quite fair on that, so I'm happy that the retail is fair, because a lot of the other pieces have quite high retails. Speaking of an item with a high retail, we're going to have the heavy mesh game bag, which has a $78 retail. Yeah, multi-colourway I was okay with. Other than that, we move straight on to the Trek jacket, which is cheaper. You could buy the Trek jacket and the game bag, and you'd still have, I think you'd still just about hit the same price as the fishing rod. The Trek jacket is $398. Like I said, black colourway I'm more of a fan of. Like, I'm more over that side too, but at the same time I'm not like a massive hater on the multi sort of colourway. It's just that it's not my favourite in the jacket. I just think plain and simple is best in that. We also have a printed striped short sleeve top releasing this week. Retail is going to be $88 on that. It's very much so like Guess like layout to it, isn't it, of the whole sort of stripes. Colourways that I like, probably say the front 3 I'm a fan of. The more like peach apricot type of colorway, the blue, and then this green or like limey sort of light green colorway I like in that. But yeah, we then have the Trek pan, which is going to be a retail of $248, I believe it is. I should have just zoomed in. I didn't have it zoomed in. I've been trying to look this entire time at like text that big. But yeah, $248 is the retail on that. In this, I am more of a fan of the short version in the multi, but the long version in the black colorway. That's just how I feel about it. I think shorts in that, I think look great. Long version, not so much, but shorts, yeah, I like. Moving on, we then have the jungle hat, which yet again, I think that the black colorway will do better, but I'm more of a fan of the multi sort of colorway in the end. Retail is going to be $68 on that, and that is about it. We then have the fleece. Again, like I said, the outer two colorways I'm a bit more of a fan of. The central colorway, I think it just kills my eyes a bit too much. Just on that specifically, I think when it's more spaced out, it's better. But yeah, retail is going to be $198, which is actually quite fair. So if you're looking to pick that up, that's actually quite a fair retail for it. So yeah, we then have a two-tone ripstop camp cap dropping this week. Not my favorite, really not my favorite. Colorways black and maybe pink, I would say. Retail is going to be $48, and yeah, one of the like joint cheapest items of this week that you could pick up if you wanted to. We've then got a brushstroke hooded sweatshirt, which yeah, wasn't really my sort of piece. I remember it from the lookbook, wasn't my sort of piece. I liked the font on the hood and the pink colorway, but that is about it. Retail is going to be $168, and we move straight onto the belted pant, which yet again, three colorways that I sort of like out of it, being the black-ish, the black and white, the yellow sort of tone, and then the black colorway. Not so much in the watermelon sort of color, but more so black, and then the other colorway I like. Retail is also $168 on that, so yeah. We then move on to the bush pieces, which I will go through quickly because I really do not like. Bush pant, I sort of like this colorway, actually, say that, but yeah, it's not for me. Retail is $228. We move on to the bush parka. I think that the multi colorway I just like in general just because of how it looks, but anyway, retail is $368. We move on to the vest, where the retail is going to be $218, where also obviously you can put the fishing rod if you do get it, I believe. So yeah, balaclava, not for me again. Retail is $68. We then move on to the invert hooded sweatshirt. Yet again, not really my sort of favourite piece. I'm normally a fan of these pieces that have all sorts of bits and pieces over them, or different designs spread out, but with this, not so much. The retail is $168, and my favourite colourway is probably the blue and the olive, or the royal and olive colour. And yeah, we go on to the last couple of pieces where we've got the S Repeat sweater. I sort of liked this piece, but mainly in the central two colourways, but yet again, it's not a great time of year to be releasing it. The retail is going to be $148. And yeah, that is about it. They've also got like a very much so old North Face looking colour of like the Barney or like the Scooby colour. And yeah, that is about it for that. We then have the brushstroke sweatshirt, which is going to have a retail of $118. Yet again in this, I'd probably just say pink colourway is my favourite, and move on to the tulip hat, which is not my favourite, which is going to have a retail of $68 as well. So yeah, that's pretty much going to cover the list for this week. Personally for me, a couple of items that are on my radar. The clock, straight away, just if I can get that, I'd be happy. If not, there's the pocket tee in the like watermelon sort of tone, and if not, the jungle hat. But yeah, that is pretty much going to cover it for me. As always, let me know your thoughts and opinions down below. Other than that, the retails, I'll leave the link to Drops by Jane Supreme Community, because they hopefully will have updated it by the time I put this out. But yeah, that's going to cover it anyway. And yeah, that's about it. So yeah, thank you for watching. I hope that you have a good day, and I'll see you all next time for a live cop that hopefully goes well, with no declines, no anything, nothing of that caliber. And yeah, that's it. I'll see you all next time. Peace.